What up, guys? Andy and Tier Guild Forever going to be doing a redirect to whatchamacallit, Digimon Last Evolution Kizuna. For those that aren't aware, I actually reacted to this movie live on Twitch. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. That way you don't miss anything. From series to games, so on and so forth. So yeah, I reacted to this movie on Twitch. So after I think close to a month or just a couple weeks later, I decided to upload it here. For those that aren't aware, lately I've actually started on using Google Drive redirects. The only issue is this. Again, I cannot put the Google Drive links in the description below of this video, otherwise I'm gonna get striked like no other. But I can let you guys know, like, look, the Google Drive redirect links are on Discord. So basically this is letting you guys know that, but as of right now this is only on Mega, because this is recently, as of yesterday, I started doing that, redirecting to Google Drive and all this. So I've been uploading this movie since 2 days ago, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this was a big file. But don't worry though, I will be having Google Drive redirect links for Digimon Kizuna very soon. So if you guys don't like the Mega, you can wait until I get the Google Drives up. But the Google Drives will not be redirected here on YouTube. Once again, they will be on my Discord. So if you guys want the Google Drives, you're gonna have to go over to my Discord. Again, if you want the Google Drive links. Otherwise, you can settle for the Mega links. But as of right now, there are no Google Drive links. I will be getting it soon. But once again, I'm repeating myself. We do what we got at the moment. But yeah, so anyway, getting into this reaction of this film, I'm not gonna lie to you, this was a good send-off to the main characters, Tai and Matt, especially characters that we grew up with ever since way back in the day. So I feel like this movie gave a proper send-off to these two main characters. I will admit, a part of me is still a little, well, not too bitter. I didn't really pay attention to it when I was watching the movie, but I'm kind of a little, not too much, but just a little minor gripe that Sora wasn't exactly like, I get it. Matt and Tai are more the main characters than Matt, Tai, and Sora, but Sora lost Biomon, bro, and we kind of acted like that didn't matter. I mean, that's how I interpret it. Because yes, she was mentioned. Yes, it showed that she lost Biomon when her Digivice cracked. But I kind of wish she was with everyone else. I understand maybe she didn't want to get involved because she wanted to use what little moments she has left with Biomon to, have fun, enjoy, all that good stuff. Because ultimately, she was going to lose her partner. The way Matt and Tai lost theirs. And I'm not going to lie to you, that was heartbreaking. Surprisingly, I did not cry as much as I thought I was gonna be. I guess for me, what really teared me up was the whole separation between Mako and Mei from Digimon Tri. Like that killed me. That killed my soul. But this was kind of sad, but at the same time, it was like it's just a part of growing up. You grow out of things, you change, you become different than what you used to be. Is that necessarily bad? No, it's not. It just means you're developing into the person you've always meant to be. It's just, it took a lot of trials, errors, battles, losses, tears, blood. Literally, there was blood in this movie. Sweat and all that stuff, in order to help you grow as a person, not just with you as well as the I'm not gonna lie to you, because of the way Agumon and Gabumon just vanished out of existence, it's almost like their purpose was to help nurture Matt and Tai to become the very outstanding good adults that they were supposed to be. Live out their dreams, be responsible, be happy, be everything they were born to be. So in my eyes, I feel like Agumon and Gabumon did a very good job helping Matt and Tai grow as characters, because that's what they did. They grew, they cried, they hurt, they fought, they got angry. They went through everything that they needed to go through as boys to teens into adulthood. And I feel like this movie really really capitalizes on that. It shows that that's it. You don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to carry the weight of being a Digidestin anymore. It's over. You're done. You did your duty. Now it's time for you to do yourself a favor and live your life. Even though one could argue for argument's sake that Matt and Tai, they're Digimon, Agumon and Gabumon. They were a part of their life. They were a huge part of their life. That's what made it so hard for them to let them go. I know Matt is going to live out his dream and be an astronaut. And at the end of the movie, Tai's goal is to have a coexistence between Digimon and humans, right? Isn't that similar to like the original ending of Digimon Adventures? I'm talking about the OG one. Or was it Digimon Adventures 2? I don't remember, but yeah. I feel like that was the original ending. And I feel like that's kind of where we're going to go. So if that's the case, someone even mentioned it too, that there's a possibility, I'm not sure if it's confirmed yet or whether it is or isn't, that Matt and Tai at some point in their adulthood, maybe, or maybe not that long into the future, they will see Agumon and Gabumon again, unless that shit gets retconned. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if they retcon the ending to where Matt and Gabumon are in space, and then Tai and Agumon are basically like diplomats or something like that, right? If they retcon that, that would suck. That means they really aren't never gonna see each other again. I just hope they don't do it, because for those that aren't aware, animes do kind of retcon their original sources. Dragon Ball is a huge one that does that. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan when animes completely retcon an original story that was cemented in stone for many, many years, and just drastically out of nowhere it changes things. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think, me personally, that's kind of a cop-out, or that's kind of... and some people can argue, well, it's their story, they can do whatever they want. True. They can do whatever they want. But that doesn't mean you're not allowed to criticize it. You can criticize it if you want to. Again, me personally, I'm not a fan of retconning. Like, I think that's cheap. I think that makes the series less than what it already is. Digimon is near and dear, very close to me. I love Digimon. Would I put that at the same level as Pokemon? I would argue yes. But yeah, Dragon Ball has already done that, and personally, I'm not happy with it. So for the creators of Digimon, don't retcon your own series. Don't do it. The Digimon is already a beautiful masterpiece as it is. Don't ruin what you have. And even though some people could be okay or learn to deal with having retcons, if you end up being too okay with that, they'll just keep doing it. And again, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, by the way, hopefully you guys don't mind the layout that I have right now. It's to celebrate for the month of July, which is going to be Hiro Mashima. Basically, I'm going to be reacting to a lot of Hiro Mashima series, from Eden Zero, Rave Master, as well as reacting to the entire Fairy Tail anime and the subversion. So make sure to check it out whenever it goes up. Once again, it'll be on the Google Drive links, so you're gonna have to be on my Discord if you want the Google Drive links when those go up, starting tomorrow, as well as Digimon. Once again, as of right now, it's just gonna be mega links, but I will get the Google Drive links sometime soon whether in a couple days to a week. But when I do that, make sure you're on my Discord. That way, when they are up, you see it, you can see the reaction, and everything's all good. All right. Just make sure all of you are informed of that, so there's no confusion, no outbursts, no, like, pretty much everything's all good. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I will say this though, that one Digimon, that giant floating like demon from hell, Ordinamon. I forgot that Digimon's name. You know, the final boss is in. Would you? Yeah. Wait. Wait, I'm stupid. I'm thinking of Digimon Tri. I'm stupid. Eosmon, which is basically an artificial Digimon. And I don't know why I just confused Tri with Kizuna. I don't know why. I've been watching a lot of Digimon Tri lately. But, so yeah, and seeing the new forms, which is Agumon, Bond of Courage, and Gabumon, Bond of Friendship, pretty much the ones next to Tai and Matt. Those were probably one of the coolest forms I've ever seen. What would you consider that? I know there's a such thing as Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, Mega, and Ultra. Are these considered Ultra forms, or is this something beyond that? And I will admit, if it is beyond that, I feel like it's very fitting that it ends up being Matt and Tai to achieve these newfound powers, because again, they're the original Digidestined. They're the OGs. Who more worthy than Matt and Tai to obtain these forms? I'd argue, for the sake of argument, Davis and Ken, but that's because I'm biased. Davis and Ken are both my favorite Digidestins. I love Pyldramon. I love Imperial Dramon. I love Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode. I love Imperial Dramon Paladin Mode. But I will have to admit though, if I had to choose between Davis's Digimon or Ken, I personally pick Ken. Wormmon is, if I had to pick a Digimon partner, it would 100% be Wormmon. Wormmon would easily be my Digimon partner, 100%, no debate whatsoever. That's what would happen ultimately. Again, my personal opinion. I just love the whole aesthetic that Wormmon got's going on. I really hope though there is a Digimon movie where Wormmon does get his Banjo Stingmon link line, because once again, as of right now, the only Stingmon line we have is like, so there's Wormmon, there's Stingmon, and after that it just goes into a Pyldramon with XVmon. I kind of hoped, well, I did hear there is going to be a Digimon Adventure 2 anime coming out soon. I'm not sure if it's a remake or a continuation. I don't know the details of that, so if you guys can let me know on that, I'd very much appreciate it, because again, Adventure 2 is probably the Digimon story that's closer to me. I love Adventure 1. Matt and Tai are legends. No one should debate that. But Adventure 2 is like the one that I've grew to love more. That's just for me personally. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop here before I continue on babbling. Hopefully you guys enjoy the reaction. Hopefully you enjoy the review. Make sure to like it up, all that good stuff. Really helps out the channel, really helps out me. Watch this video from beginning to end, or watch as much as you are able to. And once again, if you don't want to like, comment, sub, or whatever, if you can just leave a like before exiting out of this particular video, that is enough for me. Peace. I'm out.